McKenna here, executive producer of Thrive15.com, and today we are here with David Nielsen, and we are talking about the most common forms of small business financing. If you don't know who David Nielsen is the co-founder and CEO of Guidant Financial. Guidant Financial has helped to connect small business owners to over $4 billion of capital that has been used to create over 60,000 jobs throughout the United States. Specifically, you will be learning about the plethora of different ways that you can finance your business and what you can do today to start searching for funding. Now remember, here at Thrive 15, we believe that knowledge without application is meaningless. So if you don't take today's lesson and apply it to your life and or business, then today's lesson could be more meaningless than buying a star. I mean, really, what are you going to do with it? You cannot take that anywhere. It does not fit in your pocket. You can't even get in your car. Probably super hot.
Super Dave, thank you for allowing me to come to harass you at your great boardroom, my friend.
Glad you're here.
Hey, the tour was inspiring, and I'm not kidding. It's like Disney World in there. It's fun. You've got the monitors up there where you manage all the metrics. You got a big open space. I love it. Does it pump you up?
Yeah, it's fun. It's I like our environment because it's a lot of good people, got great energy. We're doing good things. So yeah, it's great.
Awesome. Well, we're going to be talking about the most common forms of small business financing. And this is something that you know a little bit about. You're not a direct lender, but can you explain to the thrivers around the world what exactly your organization, Guidant Financial, does?
Sure. Yeah, so Guidant Financial, we are a conduit for individuals that want to access capital. So, most people, when they're looking for capital, will go to a bank and apply for a loan and likely get denied and then get frustrated with the process.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've built relationships with hundreds of capital sources around the country and have some proprietary services that we provide that allow people a variety of ways to access the capital that they need for buying a small business, starting their own, or even going into a franchise system. And we've been very successful. Over the past 11 years, we've helped 10,000 entrepreneurs deploy $4 billion into small business and franchising.
$4 billion?
$4 billion.
Billion, wow. Now, if you're watching this and you're saying, $4 billion? Billion? I don't even know that word. Billion, that's a lot. And I'm just starting a small business. How am I ever going to get to that level? I want to give you some encouragement. And so I've put together a list of some entrepreneurs that I know of that started in a physical garage. Like they actually started in the garage mahal. So you have Amazon.com, you have Apple, you have Disney, you have Google, you have Harley, you have Hewlett Packard, and you have Mattel and Yankee Candle. They all started in a garage. And so you're dealing with a lot of entrepreneurs who are starting in a garage. I mean, you help people turn their dreams into reality by giving them connecting to the funding they need, correct?
Our target market are people that are looking to acquire a business or capitalize a business with less than $1 million. So we're talking about Main Street American small businesses.
Quick question: if someone's thinking about calling you, though,
yeah.
what's it going to cost? If I call you, am I going to pay you, $500 an hour for you to help me find capital, or am I going to have to pay an upfront fee, or how does that work?
No, generally individuals pay us based on the type of funding they're looking to secure, and it's anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000, but it is only based on success. So if we can't help you find capital, you will not incur any fees.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to deep dive now into the 10 most common ways to finance your business. And Inc. magazine did an article there called 10 Ways to Finance Your Business, where they illustrate these. And so what I want to do is I want to just kind of read off the top 10, and then I want to let you add some anecdotal feedback on each one here. So
sure.
1 is the bank loans, 2 is the credit cards, 3 is the 401k rollovers, 4 is the crowdfunding, 5 is the pledging some future earnings, 6 is angel investors, 7 is the SBA loans, 8 family and friends, 9 microloans, and 10 factoring, where you sell your receivables for cash up front. And what I wanted to do is focus on some of the ones that Guidant Financial specializes in, ones that are right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So if we could start here with the 401k business financing. First off, what is 401k? Who's 401k? Is that a droid from a Star Wars movie? What is 401k?
Yeah, so the 401k rollover that they're referring to is really more something that the industry term is actually rollovers for business startups, the acronym being ROBS. So that process is something where an individual can use their existing retirement assets, and instead of buying stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, they can actually invest physically in their own businesses. So that can come from an IRA, an old 401k that you might have had at your previous employer, SEP IRA, a 403B if you're a teacher, or even a military plan.
So if you have some kind of money set aside for retirement,
Yep.
you can tap into those funds and use those to start a business.
Yeah, so anyone that has an IRA, we'll use that as an example, can take that money and invest it in stock. And since we're in Seattle, let's use Microsoft as an example. So I can take my IRA and I can send money to Microsoft, and in exchange I get to hold shares in Microsoft. They get to use my money to go build and grow their empire. Same thing happens here, except for instead of investing in a publicly traded company, I'm investing in stock in my own privately held organization, one where I'm working in the business and I can directly impact the value and the performance of that investment.